For our backyard Christmas main course, we're going to start with a fantastic barbecued whole snapper. We're going to stuff it with thyme, onion and lemons, and then we're going to finish it with a beautiful, fresh, handmade salsa verde. So to begin making the salsa verde, we need parsley and lots of it. Now the most important thing when you're chopping the parsley is you'll want to make sure it's all roughly the same size. The last thing you want to do in a salsa verde, or any green sauce essentially, is come across huge chunky bits. So to go with the parsley, we want a small handful of freshly picked mint, and once again, a small amount of freshly picked basil. Roll them up and do exactly the same with. Now before we pop this in the bowl, we want to start the dressing to go with this. So what we need is 1 clove of garlic, 2 tablespoons of capers, and I'm using 4 anchovies. Now what they're going to do is they're going to add a little bit of flavour to it. It's going to be in the background. The secret to the salsa verde is everything needs to be chopped up really fine. So we're going to be going with some really finely chopped gherkins. And once again, there's no precision to this, just get in there and you want them as small as possible. We're going to season it with salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. It's going to give us a fantastic zing. Then I'm going to go in with the juice of 1 lemon. And whenever you're juicing your lemon, you want to give it a nice roll on the board and a squeeze, because essentially what that's going to do is soften up the lemon and help you get all the juice out of it. Now the last thing that we're going to add is a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Now what we want to do is we're going to start mixing all this together. Now at this point in time, because this is a sauce that's going on the fish and going to be served alongside the fish, you want to try and use the best possible olive oil you can get your hands on. So this is the time to use your extra virgin olive oils or the cold pressed olive oils. So reach for the top shelf and it really will make a difference when you're bringing it together. So now we're going to go in with 8 tablespoons of olive oil, or essentially until we get a rough pesto-like consistency. And there we have it, a beautiful salsa verde to go with our fish. If you've never tried a whole barbecued fish, you're absolutely missing out. Now the best place to find a fish, obviously, is the sea. Next time you're at the local New World, go and see the fishmonger and they will do all the hard work for you. They'll descale it, they'll gut it, they'll clean it, no fuss, no mess, really simple. So firstly what we'll need to do is we just want to get a small amount of onion. We don't need too much, about 1/4 of an onion, 5 or 6 slices of lemon. Most important thing with the inside of the fish, just like you would anything else, is you want to season in there. I mean, he's lived in the sea all his life and he's been salty, but he could always do with a little bit more. We go in with the lemon, in with the onions, and lastly we're going to go on a nice big fresh bunch of thyme. So we're going to pick the fish up, greaseproof paper and all. So you just want to lightly score the fish 3 to 4 times, and then you just want to get a little bit of your salsa verde. Just want to put a little bit on the top, and don't be shy, massage it into the holes because that's really where you want the flavour to get into. Don't worry, he won't bite. Do the same on the other side. And wrap him up like you would Grandma's Christmas present. So seal him up nice and tight so he doesn't escape. And then we're going to take him, put him on the barbecue, and then move on to some of the sides to go with it. Now we want to leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes before we turn it over. Char up some asparagus, season them with olive oil, salt and pepper. Now these are not going to take very long. So back on with the lid. Some fantastic fresh mesclun. And just really finely slice up the spring onions. Get those into the salad. To go with it, we're going to choose a nice, fresh, ripe avocado. Avocado into the salad. Salt, pepper, extra virgin olive oil, a splash of Chardonnay vinegar, and a little bit of fresh lemon juice. So just pick them up, slide them onto the tray. At this point, we want to get all our asparagus off. Season them up with a little bit of salt and pepper. And at this point in time, it's fantastic if you just get a little bit of lemon, just squeeze it over the top. Really helps accentuate those fresh green flavours in the salad. Chop it up into bite-sized pieces. Remember, this is a salad and not a meal. We're going to go in with all the fresh charred asparagus. We're going to garnish with fresh herbs. So basil over the top, and to finish, we've toasted up some beautiful pine nuts, which we did earlier on. Sprinkle them from a height, and our salad is ready to go. Now you know when the fish is cooked, take the thickest part of the fish, which is up here by the top of the head, and you can pull it away and it's beautiful, soft, flaky, and it's cooked all the way through. Just take a little bit of the fish, add some of this beautiful salsa verde that we made earlier on, and there you have it. absolutely delicious. So I'll see you guys later on.